Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I want to share my March 2025 Beauty Empties. I shared my home fragrance empties yesterday, so if you missed that video, I'll link it down below. But yeah, in today's video, we are talking all things beauty trash. So makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, perfume. Anytime I finish a product in one of those categories, I always bring the empty of that into this room and plop it into my pink bucket, and at the end of the month, we go through the bucket and do some in-depth reviews. Honestly, I still think that the very best review of any product is an empty review. Once you go through an entire bottle or container of something, you usually have a pretty good sense of whether that thing worked for you, whether it was effective, essentially, whether it was just one of those products that you kind of muddled through because you felt obligated to finish it, whether you would recommend the product to a friend. I think an empties review is very, very helpful, which is why I continue to share these empties videos at the end of each month. So we don't have a lot of things from March, but there are some staples in here that I have personally repurchased many times over. So I have some great recommendations here, and if you're in the market, I'll go ahead and list and link everything in the description box right below the video. If you want to know where to purchase these items, read up other people's reviews, look at in-depth ingredient information, check out the description box. I try to make it easy for you guys to find everything. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go ahead and divide this up by different categories. I've never really done it this way, but I think it might be helpful. So hair care, body care, makeup, skincare, perfume, we'll do those all kind of separately. So anyway, let's dive in, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start with hair care. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab all these items out real quick so that I'm gonna I'll put the supplements in with the hair because that's really the main reason that I keep taking these. But all right, let's go. First things first, there's a conditioner. This is the Pureology Hydrate Conditioner. You have seen this in my empties for years. I love this stuff. This is one of my favorite conditioners ever. I love the shampoo as well, but I haven't finished the shampoo yet because I'm personally one of those people that goes through conditioner a lot faster than shampoo. I think the reason that maybe some people go through shampoo a little bit faster is that they do multiple shampoos every time that they wash their hair, which I can definitely understand for someone who doesn't wash their hair on a daily basis. I think that would definitely make sense. But for me, as someone who still mostly washes her hair on a daily basis, I just go through conditioner a heck of a lot faster. I probably overuse conditioner as well, but I only wash once. So yeah, this is just one of those things that I go through a lot faster than, the other thing. Anyway, this one, I actually originally hated the fragrance of. It has grown on me over the years. It's definitely a little bit perfumey, but in terms of a really effective, super hydrating, but also in a weird way, lightweight conditioner, like this has been wonderful for my hair. My hair is naturally gray, if you're new around here, and it is very fine, it is very thin, but this never weighs my hair down. It conditions it beautifully, it detangles it, and I just adore this product. I think it's fantastic. And anytime that Ulta has this as a part of their hair savings event, usually they will mark down Pureology at least 20%. So that's personally when I bite on these, is when I can get them for 20% off. And obviously I just go for the liters. That is more cost effective for me, knowing that I love this product. But you don't have to buy it in the 33.8 ounce size to start out with. You can just try their regular, I think it's like an 8 ounce size or something, but game changer, loved it for years, would definitely recommend. Next, we have a couple products from Kenra. This one here is a staple for me. You have heard me talk this to death. This is the Kenra Platinum Thickening Mousse. I love this stuff. I am still very much a 90s girly when it comes to some of the hair care products that I like to use, I love mousse. I find that that really gives my hair the most body. Also, this one gives my hair a little bit more texture. It just makes my hair look a lot more significant or full or thick than some other products do. So for me, the Kenra Platinum Thickening is my most repurchased mousse. I also like their regular volume mousse, the number 17, but I think this thickening one is even better. I honestly cannot recommend it enough. I find the price point of Kenra hair care products to be fairly affordable for being a salon brand, if you will. I would definitely recommend checking that out. You don't have to use a ton of it, and it just works really well on giving fine, thin hair a little bit of a boost, a little oomph, if you will. All right, this second product here I have purchased at least a couple of times. This is the Kenra Dry Volume Burst Instant Hold Volumizing Spray. Now, they say that you get 9 times the volume with this. I don't think that's really what I get, but it definitely gives my hair a lot more texture. I like to use this in conjunction with the mousse here, and it really does give my hair a lot more of a voluminous look. Again, provides a little bit more texture for my hair, which tends to be very, because it is so fine, it also just is slippery, right? So I like when my hair has a little grip to it, if you will, and something like this is great for that. I love this product, and if you've never tried it, it's fabulous. It also has a really nice fine mist to it, so it doesn't ever like splat onto your hair, which is a friggin' nightmare to deal with. Oh, this is also Pureology. I guess this should have gone after the conditioner. This is another product from Pureology that I usually always have a backup of. It's their Color Fanatic Multitasking Leave-In Spray. Love this. Again, doesn't weigh my hair down. I am now at a point where, because my oil production has slowed down significantly in the last few months here, I can go every other day in terms of hair washing. I used to never be able to do that. Honestly, people kind of gave me a lot of crap in the past about washing my hair on a daily basis. You know, they kept telling me, like, you just need to train your hair, you need to train your scalp. There was no training my scalp. I was just oily. Some people are just oily, and that's okay. It's okay. But that does mean that we kind of have to do things a little bit differently from those people who have normal hair or normal scalp, or people who have dry hair, or dry scalp, whatever it is. So this is kind of a new world for me, being able to go every other day. But one of the things that I've always relied on with my daily hair washing is using a really good heat protectant. And this has been one of the staples in my routine. Again, never weighs my hair down, doesn't make it feel heavy, and it just provides a surge of moisture. It provides heat protection. It helps with my hair not getting staticky. It's just fantastic. I mean, they list all sorts of benefits on the back here. Moisturizes parched hair, helps smooth the hair fiber, weightlessly conditions, primes hair for styling, helps prevent split ends. I could go on and on. You can read all the benefits. Again, I'll have it linked. Listen, this is great. It is a little bit more expensive, probably for a leave-in, but also a little bit goes a long way. Like, you don't need to like drench your hair with this stuff. What I will typically do is do about, I would say, 15 sprays in the palm of my hand, sometimes a little bit less, but usually right around 10 to 15 sprays. I don't like to spray this one directly on my hair because it does come out in a little bit of more of like a splat format. So put it into the palm of my hand and then distribute the product like this and then run it through my hair. I usually start kind of more like mid-shaft and focus that towards the ends. And then I also come back and work this through the top of my hair here as well, because you need to protect everything, right? But yeah, never weighs my hair down. It's fabulous. And this smells like $1,000,000. Smell on this is it's quite minty, but this, I think it has a nice kind of light perfumey scent, but it doesn't linger, never lingers. Try it. If you've never tried it, it's really good. All right, I'm putting my supplements in here because I continue to take these because they help my hair grow so much faster. Also, these help my nails grow crazy fast, which is a little bit annoying for me. I am back to doing floral work, and so for me, I can't have long nails. I'm constantly cutting my nails because they grow so fast, but my nails are strong. As someone who has their hands in and out of water all day long, like my nails are insanely strong. They used to be so weak, you guys. So I've been using the City Beauty Complete Skin Restorer for a few years now, ever since they released this product. I am a City Beauty partner, so originally they sent me a couple of bottles of this to test out, and I was hooked from the very first time that I tried it. So I now repurchase this product myself. Typically, I will wait until City Beauty has either a 40 or 50% off sale, and then I tend to stock up like multiple months at a time. That works for me because I know this product works really well, so I want to continue to use it. If you just want to try it, I'll put my discount code down below, and I will of course let you guys know when the next sale comes around. I don't have any information on that right now, but I do anticipate that as we head into summer, you know, I was gonna say Labor Day, the memorial sales will start, you know, then we go into like 4th of July. So there's probably a good chance that we're gonna get a decent discount on like a site-wide type of sale here soon. So I'll let you guys know, but this is a staple in my routine. I love it. I will not be without it ever, ever, ever. It's just the best. Anyway, let's move on to a different category. Let's do some skincare. All right, skincare wise, we have quite a few things here. So let's do that. All right, got my skincare. Okay, let's start with just this one little sheet mask here. I actually went through a few of these. I hate keeping this kind of stuff because there usually is some serum left in the bottom. I try to squeeze all the serum out, but yeah, I mean, it definitely, the serum leaks into the bottom of this. I should probably clean this bucket, but it leaks out. It makes a little bit of a mess. So I typically will keep one of these and throw the rest in the trash. These are the Skin 1004 Madagascar Centella, not Centella, water gel sheet ampule masks. That's a mouthful there. Anyway, this was delightful. I actually got these for free with my last Skin 1004, however you want to say it, order that I placed. And man, they gave me a lot of freebies. They also gave me this for free, which I loved. I also bought the full size of this as well. But anyway, this mask, immediate surge of moisture, really plumped my skin up beautifully. So basically my routine was I would, on the days where I was using this, I would wash my face. Afterwards, I would immediately, without even like completely drying my face, like I would kind of pat the water off, if you will, but not with a towel. I wanted to leave most of that moisture on my skin. I would apply this mask over top, and man, about 10-20 minutes later, I would take this off and my skin was glowing. It was plumped, it was hydrated. It looked hella good, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this is a mask that you guys, I think this could replace my beloved City Beauty Hydro masks. I've been using those for years, but they are quite expensive. Again, I only buy them on sale, but they are still spendy. I think these work just as well, and they're not nearly as expensive. So I think I might just go forward with these. I'll definitely use up what I have in terms of my City Beauty Hydro masks, but I think that this is a much more affordable, just as effective of a mask. So why not save some dough, right? Definitely would highly recommend that. And then in terms of the other freebie they gave me, again, I bought the full size of this. I'm actually using it in the shower right now because I finished this up. This is the Madagascar Centella Ampule Foam. Now this really does create a nice lather on the skin, but it's not a drying lather. It's very, how do I want to say this? Like it gets everything off that your first cleanse doesn't get, but it does it in a way where you do feel like your skin's very clean afterwards, but it doesn't strip your skin. You're not gonna feel tight. You're not gonna feel dry. you just are going to feel clean and like you're ready to move on with the rest of your skincare routine. This is great. It's quite affordable and it works great for my now slightly more normal, let's call it normal combo type skin. I'm telling you guys, this HRT has changed my body so much. One of the biggest things that I noticed when starting hormone replacement therapy is that my oil production, which has been ramped up basically since I like turned 10, like it took me 46 years to get to a point where things leveled out and I wasn't just having oil basically break through 2 hours, you know, after getting ready in the morning. So this is a great cleanser. If you're in the market for something that's nice and lightweight, I would really recommend it. But also, if you're in your perimenopause years, definitely, if you're a candidate, your doctor will tell you if you are or not, but if you're a candidate, I would highly recommend hormone replacement therapy. Not only do I feel better, but everything in my body is just leveling out in the most lovely way. I'm a big fan of what's happening. All right, another cleanser that I finished is the Pharmacy Green Clean Gentle Creamy Cleanser. I would use this in the morning, in the shower, and this is incredibly gentle, you guys. This has no foaming effect to it at all. It does have a light, like oat-like scent to it, but it's not like heavily fragranced or anything like that. This does a beautiful job of prepping my skin again for my skincare routine, but then also for my makeup routine afterwards, since I was using it exclusively in the morning. It was just really gentle. I could use it around my eyes without any irritation. And as someone who, again, whose skin is no longer crazy oily, something like this is great for the morning. I still like to wash my face every single morning. I know there are some people out there who only will wash their face in the evening, and then in the morning they just kind of rinse off the skincare from the night before, but I still like doing a proper cleanse. I don't do a double cleanse, but I do like using a gentle cleanser in the morning, and this was fantastic. This is actually a newer product from Pharmacy. So I have a partnership with Pharmacy, so I have a discount code with them. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate discount code, so don't use that if you're not comfortable. But if you want to save 20%, you can save 20% at the Pharmacy website. But you can also find this at your local Sephora. So if you just want to pop into the store, pick it up today, you can do that there. So that's great. I finished a niacinamide product, which now is the perfect replacement for me for my Paula's Choice Clinical 20% niacinamide. This is the CosRx, the niacinamide 15 serum. This also has acetylglucosamine as well as zinc PCA in it. I was using the Paula's Choice 20% niacinamide for many years because I found that to be the most effective when my skin was still incredibly oily. It really helped to reduce the look of my pores. If you have oily skin and you're really struggling with your pores, you need to incorporate niacinamide into your routine. I'm not saying you have to use the Paula's Choice. I'm not saying you have to use 20%. In fact, I would suggest kind of easing into niacinamide. It can irritate some people's skin. Never irritated mine. It just made my pores significantly smaller than any other ingredient that I've ever used. And like I said, that Paula's Choice 20% was super effective, but I thought maybe I would try a 15%. I started out with 10 and then immediately went from 10 to 20. But it turns out I can level back down to a 15%, and it is maintaining all of the results that I have made with the Paula's Choice 20% niacinamide. I love this. Much more affordable than the Paula's Choice. I purchased this from Ulta. Ulta carries a number of the CosRx products, and a lot of times they will have these on sale. In fact, I think I got this when they were doing some kind of skincare event. I probably got this for 50% off. So even if I paid full price for it, I think it would be worth it for that. It's just really a fabulous, fabulous formulation. No irritation for me at all. Let's go in with a toner. I actually have a couple of toner-like products. Oh, lost that lid. We'll get that later. Okay, the first one here is the multi-active toner from Dermalogica. I've actually had this in my possession for a couple years. I would use it and then I would want to try other toners, and so I would push it to the back, and then periodically I would bring it back out and I would push it to the back. And finally, when I got to the point where I had about this much product left, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do a little push here. We're gonna finish it. And I really like this particular toner. There's a lot of toners out there that I like. However, I don't think you have to get the Dermalogica, but this one is really effective at prepping your skin for the remainder of your skincare routine. I'll have some of the key ingredients going across the bottom of the screen here. But yeah, this is very hydrating. It is very soothing, but I hated the sprayer on this. Again, it was one of those where it was like a splat to the face. It's just aggressive. So I decanted this into another skincare container, just a product that I finished that has a really nice light mist. And man, did I love this in that like mist format. It just beautifully settled onto the skin and my neck. And I would literally spray this from here to here, basically morning and night. And it was fantastic at the start of my skincare routine. Again, another thing that I would immediately apply after getting out of the shower without even fully drying my face off. And then I would brush my teeth. And by the time that I'd be done brushing my teeth, this would have mostly absorbed. And then I can go in with the rest of my routine. Played well with all of the other skincare products in my routine. If you've never tried it, this is a massive 8.4 ounce bottle here. And it took me a long time to get through it. So you don't need a lot. And it's just very effective. I just don't like the sprayer. That's the only thing. The Dermatology Hydra Plump Biome Mist. Now, fun fact, I don't like the sprayer on this one either. It is another one of those that's just really aggressive. The first time that I actually sprayed this on my face, it just went like full force, and a little bit of it got into my eye. So I was like, another one that I need to decant. So yeah, actually after I finished the last little bit out of here, that same container that I used for the Dermatology toner, I just kind of rinsed it out. I then poured this in there. So this is technically not finished. I'm still using this in my bathroom, but here's the carcass of it. This is actually one of the newer products from Dermatology. I love the Dermatology skincare line. It's another one of those lines that just works really well for me. You can also save 20% at Dermatology if you want to check this or anything else out, because I have an affiliate code with them. But this mist is really nice in terms of putting in a good amount of moisture, but then just really plumping the skin up with that moisture. And it just gives a more youthful overall look. And again, fantastic ingredients in here. Just worked really well. I love using multiple toners sometimes in the morning. I still, even though my skin is more normal now, I still like doing lighter layers of hydration in the morning because that's worked well for me in the past, and it continues to work well for me. So using usually a couple of toners at, in one session is not unusual for me. I try to make sure that the toners, kind of maybe have different ingredients or are targeting different things, and also that they play well together. You want to make sure that your skincare routine makes sense. So yeah, but I love these mists. I just think they are a great way to start your skincare routine. And the best time to apply these is literally right after washing your face or right after getting out of the shower. Just do a nice mist all over. Pat that into the skin a little bit, brush your teeth, do something, check an email or whatever you want to do, and then go in with your skincare routine. Man, it's good stuff. I love me a toner. I have a number of them in my bathroom right now that I'm layering. Okay, the next product is another Paula's Choice product, and this is their Pro Collagen Multi-Peptide Booster. This has a 6-peptide complex in it. Again, I'll have everything going across the screen here. This is something that I have personally repurchased multiple times. Paula's Choice is still one of those skincare brands that I am really personally drawn to. It was actually where I started my skincare journey back in, I think, was it 2010? No, it was probably 2011 that I really started getting into skincare and trying to address like major issues that I had back then. And Paula's Choice was one of the first like high-end skincare lines that I got into, and man, their stuff changed my skin, you guys. I love the fact that they like created their products in routines that were just very easy for me to follow. And my skin started improving almost immediately. Now, since, you know, trying those first few products from Paula's Choice back in the day, their company has expanded quite a bit. And, you know, there are some things that they've put out where I'm just like, nah, that's nice, but not something, you know, that I'm necessarily going to repurchase. But this boost here, any of their boosters, honestly, I think were fantastic. So these are designed to either be used on their own, like you can just take a few drops of this and apply it directly to your skin, or you can blend this in with a moisturizer or another serum, you know, where it would make sense. And yeah, this is kind of a neat idea, I think, to have these boosters that you can just include with some of your other products. But I would mostly just use this on its own, straight on my skin. I love peptides. Peptides are fantastic for anti-aging benefits. If you haven't looked into them, I would encourage you to. All right, we have a couple more products. I think I'm gonna get cut off here, but I'm gonna see how far I can go. This is the Murad Hydration Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisturizer. Now, I don't know if they still make this. I had this in my skincare backup stash for quite a while. I used this a few times when I first got it and then was like, ooh, another moisturizer, just, you know, squirrel brain. And so I put this to the side, but I reached for it again, probably starting back, was it December? I think I was using this back in December as well. It just provides such an intense surge of moisture for the skin. I really like using this one at night. And I noticed especially on my neck, it really moisturized my neck beautifully and made this line, this tech line that I have across my neck here look a little bit more plumped. So it just wasn't quite as noticeable. But yeah, you guys, this is a great moisturizer. Again, I don't know if this is now discontinued from Murad, but if it is still available and you're looking for a nice, slightly heavier moisturizer, but that still isn't greasy or like super oppressive feeling on the skin, if this is still available, I would definitely recommend it. All right, this is the Uplift Firming Serum from City Beauty. I now prefer their Concentrated Youth Serum. That is a newer product from them. I actually think I like that one better. This has a nice texture to it. However, it had kind of a, I wish I could give you like a little sample here. It's like a gel-like texture, definitely absorbed very quickly into the skin. I do still think this is a wonderful product. I don't think it really necessarily like lifted anything, but it has good ingredients that are definitely good to use in terms of, you know, helping you in the long run. But like I said, I think I actually prefer the texture, the feel, and just the way that the Concentrated Youth Serum has been working for me. So that's the one that I repurchased in place of this one. But if you do want to try this, I certainly didn't hate it. I just think that their Concentrated Youth Serum is maybe even a little bit more effective for me personally. All right, hold on one second. All right, my apologies there. My camera cuts me off usually at the 30-minute mark, so I thought I'd preempt that, but we only have 2 more things to discuss here, so let's go through these quickly. This is the 5 Cents Into Deep, and I obviously started with the travel size here, but I will absolutely purchase the full size of this. I am a massive sucker for vanilla fragrances just in general, but I really love a cozy, warm, sweet, musky vanilla, and that is exactly what this is. I did do an in-depth review of this one, so you can find that on my perfume playlist on my main channel page. This is a mix of Tahitian vanilla, Italian bergamot, sparkling sugar, Australian sandalwood, and musk. You guys, this is perfect. And I got a ton of compliments on this one. If you love a warm, cozy, musky vanilla with some sweetness to it, You cannot go wrong with this one. It is delightful. I always try to start out with the travel size. I knew I was gonna love this one. I should have just bought the full size, but trying to be responsible in that respect, to not have my perfume collection get completely out of control. It is much easier to finish a travel size than it is, you know, a regular size of a fragrance. So, but I do always allow myself to purchase the full size once I finish a travel size if the fragrance really rocked my world. And this is one where she rocked my world. This is beautiful. I cannot recommend it enough. Now in the, I guess, makeup category, the only thing that I have for you this month is the City Beauty City Lips Night Oil. They actually recently came out with their plumping oils. These guys right here. This was sent to me. Like I said, I am a City Beauty partner. So usually when they come out with a new product, they will send a sample of it out to their affiliates, and then, you know, we can share our thoughts with you. I actually think that for the most part, the City Lips Night Oil, which I've been repurchasing myself now for probably well over a year, this formulation to me feels almost exactly like the plumping formulation. The plumping that you're getting from here is basically just the surge of moisture. This makes my lips so hydrated. This heals dry, chapped, cracked lips so quickly. It's not one of those lip oils that's greasy or that, you know, slides all over the place. It like absorbs into your lips. You still have that nice shine, of course, like it's not like disappears, but it just doesn't slide around the way that some oils do. Listen, are these a little bit more expensive? Yes, but again, if you deal with severely dry lips that you really struggle with, I would highly recommend checking this out. Obviously the City Lips Night Oil is what I've been using longer than the plumping oil, but like I said, I think I find the effect to be basically almost exactly the same. I could probably go either way in terms of repurchasing this or just this shade here. They call this pink champagne, but you guys, it looks exactly like their night oil. Like there's no color to this actually. Here, let me just put some on. You can see it's not gonna change my lip color at all. Gosh, this feels good. I just love it. And now of course I got my lipstick on here, but that's fine. Man, it immediately starts to like make my lips feel more hydrated. It's fabulous. I wasn't talking about this though. I was talking about this. I really love this product. Honestly, I could go either way. Plumping oil, night oil. I think the formulation is probably pretty similar, so pick one. But I do love that product. All right, guys, that is everything that I have for my March 2025 Beauty Empties. Lots of good things here, some definite staples, some new things that I will be repurchasing. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you finished this past month, or if you have any recommendations for me. I appreciate you guys being here. Subscribe if you're new, and give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.